are live on the purple carpet for the premiere of Honk for Jesus, Save Our Soul, starring Regina Hall, who hosted the Academy Awards this year, and Sterling K. Brown, best known for his amazing work on This Is Us. This is Tanisha Laverne Grant for BlackInAmerica.com. Good to see you.
Back at you.
Man, you bodied and embodied this role.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
You're quite welcome. What resonated with you when you learned you were going to be portraying a black pastor from the South in the middle of a scandal?
Shit was crazy. Yeah. Listen, Ye Without Sin cast the first stone. His is very particular. The thing that I was interested in was the knots that we tie ourselves into in the name of religion and wanting to be right in the eyes of God, even though you know your fundamental truth as an individual may be at odds with what you believe to be right behavior.
Pastor Lee Curtis Childs is so layered, so complicated, you know? What do you think he thinks about when his head hits the pillow at night?
A lot. I think he thinks about trying to be the best vessel for the divine that he can be. And there's a couple of places where his flesh and his desire to be of use are at odds.
Well said.
Yeah.
Well said.
Yeah.
So I've been asking your fellow castmates on the carpet tonight their top 5 favorite gospel songs that kind of get them going.
Yeah. No Weapon, Fred Hammond.
Weapons.
Formed against me. I also like, what's my man who does Not a Second or Another Minute?
That's Fred Hammond, right?
No. Not now.
Donnie McClurkin?
Donnell Jones? I think it's Donnell Jones.
That's the R&B singer?
Now, I need, you know what I'm talking about?
The audience is going to let me know.
I think it's Donnell Jones. I love a lot of Kirk Franklin because he just comes with a beat, makes you want to smile. I throw a smile up there. Gosh, I'm on the spot right now. There's so many that I can think of. I'm going to stick with 3 and then come back to me next time.
Okay, well, I love the white suit, by the way.
Thank you very much. Purity.
Very fitting, very fitting.
Yeah. Thank you.
So you know this film is going to twist the bonnets and the stockings and the collars of the church community all across the globe, not just here in the States, but the black church. Globally,
yeah, listen, what we're thinking.
Are you ready? Because they know, first of all, they're going to attack Pastor Charles as you, right?
Sure.
You know that's going to happen.
I know that's going to happen. I hope it raises a conversation more than anything. Like, I hope people talk about the institutions that they follow and take as sacrosanct and infallible and see if there's room for them to grow and evolve. If that conversation comes out of it, I'll be all right. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time, Sterling.
My pleasure.
Hello, First Lady. I love the green. You look amazing. Regina, well done. Well done. I really hope this yields some awards, accolades, because it is so well deserved. One of my favorite scenes, without giving away too much, is the spider silk. When you talk about your Trinity, her spider silk. Regina Hall, what is your spider silk?
Oh, gosh. I don't know. You know, when I was sitting there, we were doing the whole thing with the hat. And I was like, what exactly is spider silk? You know, I don't know. I mean, I had so much fun playing with everything, the hats. I mean, it was a really fun experience working with this one right here.
What resonated with you when you read the script, when you read about Trinity? You know, like, what did you personally want to bring to her? You know what I mean? To humanize her? Oh, while we're waving at people. I love these moments.
You know what? Those are actually my neighbors. Ironically, my neighbor works for Universal, just completely separate, and she's here for work, and she's like, oh, I'm coming for work. I think there was something about her quiet strength. You know, what a woman will endure and has endured, and And what? It's a small change. It's a small show of strength. But there is some movement for her by the end where I feel like Lee Curtis was a lot, you know?
She's quite powerful.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're
Very powerful.
And it was interesting to be able to play a role where the power was so understated. Really, you know, I think we're so used to seeing, especially black women, act strong. But, you know, she had to, it was under the surface for her.
So powerful. That's what I enjoyed about watching Trinity. Trinity's a boss. Trinity had an agenda.
She had an agenda, and she thought about ultimately what she wanted and what she would. She wanted to be back on that stage. She was very, very clear, and she also was going to keep her marriage, despite what everyone said.
Thank you so much for your time, Regina. Thank you. Woo! Gorgeous. Everything. Hair, skin, ensemble. Thank you. Thank you. So, congratulations. I saw the film. I wanted to rewind the film, but I couldn't because it was a press screener. Absolutely well done. I can't talk enough about how well done this film is. So I don't know who is who. Adama here in the silver. Adane. Okay. So let's just talk about like casting. Did you like have an idea of who you already wanted to be in this film?
I mean, we went into it being like we would love a Regina Hall type because we didn't think we would be able to get Regina Hall for our first feature. Yeah. But you know, our producing partner Rowan Riley really delivered and got us Regina.
Yeah.
And then Sterling came a little later, I think.
Yeah.
But once we saw him be funny in Brooklyn Nine-Nine,
It was over from then.
Yep.
We knew he was our Lee Curtis after that.
He's amazing. He needs to get nominated for something for this film. He and Regina Hall both. They have amazing, they have amazing chemistry. I don't want to give too much away, but I just want to talk about this one scene, the mime.
I mean, it's praise miming it's a thing.
It's a real thing.
In Southern Baptist megachurches
Yeah.
or churches in general.
Yeah.
And you know, it's an interesting thing. I'll say that. It's an interesting thing.
Asking so many on the carpet tonight, the top 5 favorite gospel songs or top 5, gospel artists that you listen to set your day.
Okay, so we're gonna say Total Praise.
Total Praise, The Sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
I'll say Never Would Have Made It.
Never Would Have Made It.
Never would have made it.
Say Stomp by Kirk
Stomp,
Franklin.
Yeah, and I'll say Shackles, Mary Mary.
Yes.
I want to talk about your ensembles because these are just to die for. Like, my goodness. Who's inspired? Like, who made this?
Honestly, I got this secondhand from this secondhand app called Poshmark. I like to do a lot of Poshmark. I like to do a lot of thrifting. I like to do a lot of secondhand. I know, but I just saw it.
Same. Like we like to thrift. So.
I mean, look at this. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So what's next for you two lovely ladies in terms of your projects? What's coming down the pipeline? What can we expect?
Yeah, we have a couple of TV shows in development. We've already written our second feature, so just looking forward to putting more out there.
Yeah, telling more stories.
Yeah.
More black stories.
More black stories.
More black stories. More black journalists telling black stories. So really quickly, my last question to you is when you come to the canvas and in your writing process and you feel that block, how do you work through that?
Oh man,
Honestly, we watch a lot of TV, and it'll be anything. It could be like not related at all to what we're making, but just the feeling of consuming content for us helps.
Yeah.
I think creatively.
Consuming storytelling that we connect to. I
Yeah.
think it really pushes us past all the blocks.
Yeah.
That happens, and I've spoken to so many actors, writers, and producers. They're like, oh my God, that block is serious.
Yeah.
Once again, ladies, congratulations and continued blessings and success. You're so gorgeous. I got to say congratulations to all the work that you've done. Your body of work is amazing. Juneteenth?
We're just getting started.
Talk about Juneteenth real quick because I'm a pageant girl. You nailed that. You nailed that.
There's a lot coming from you. Because I'm not in pageants, and I sort of had to, like, you know, visit some people, ask some questions.
I went to the oldest HBCU and graduated. Cheney University of Pennsylvania. Founded in 1837. So I was a Miss Cheney, a Miss Black Pennsylvania. Girl, yeah, it was all up in ebony. Yes.
It creates character, it creates community,
Hold up.
confidence. Speaking of Juneteenth. Oh my God.
I know. I was like, wait.
Well,
you look good, girl.
I'm loving all of this black joy on this purple carpet tonight.
She was actually just talking about Juneteenth, so reunited.
Reunited.
And
June,
you so good. How you doing today? I'm like interviewing him now.
I know, right. Go.
Thank you.
But Hung for Jesus, there's this one scene, the prayer scene, that I don't want to give too much away from.
Okay.
But nailed it.
It was just so much fun collaborating with Adama, with Regina, with Sterling K. Brown. As you know, like I've done a lot of serious kind of roles, a lot of drama, but this was my opportunity to have a little bit of fun, and I hope it sort of opens the door to having a little bit more fun in my work.
You know how to work your face.
What do you mean? Oh, I got a lot of faces. I know. Some people don't like that about me. My family hates it, but yeah.
You know how to work your face and
Well,
say anything. You got that Felicia, wait a minute, you got that Felicia Rashad thing going on.
Rashad, I love her so much. That means a lot. But you know, in a comedy, you really get to have a good time. Oh, there they go. They look good. I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to do that.
No worries. So I've been asking some of your castmates tonight their top 5 favorite gospel songs that set their day for them, or when they feel like, oh my God, I'm having the coming to Jesus moment. I need this right now.
Blessed, Fred Hammond.
Blessed in the city. Yeah.
We're blessed. Don't have me singing on this.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Now Behold the Lamb. You said top 5.
Behold the Lamb. Have you heard Church of the Harvest do that with Bishop Clarence McClendon?
No, I don't know that one, but I know Going Up Yonder is another one that I really love. And Yolanda Adams, what is it? I'm forgetting the name of it. Oh.
Anything by Yolanda Adams is
gorgeous, right? But yeah, so many beautiful songs. It's hard to make a top 5 list, basically.
You know there's going to be a lot of pushback about this on this show. Wait a minute, wigs is going to be twisted, hats is going to be shifted, stockings are going to be bunched up, Miss Girl.
I feel like there's stories about a lot of different facets of the church, so why not have this part? There's like space for it in the canon. We see a lot of stories of like black people in the church. You know, we can't like ignore the taboo parts.
So good, and that nice nasty? Her nice nasty.
You're in pageants. You were in pageants, right? So you know.
Congratulations. And continued blessings and success to you.
Thank you.
Confidence. You nailed it with confidence.
Boom. Amen to that.
You blew it out of the park.
We're honking for Jesus. You already know what it is. Yeah.
You look amazing.
Thank you very much.
Let's just talk about your traditional ensemble here.
It is an Igbo traditional attire, straight from Nigeria. Bam.
I dated a Nigerian man. He broke my heart.
No.
I'm going to say his name. His name is Raphael Ayodele-Age.
Yes, that's not his name. I don't know him. Guys that I know would never do that.
He broke my heart, but I love him. It's nothing but love. So let's just talk about what resonated with you when you learned you were going to be a part of Honk for Jesus, Save My Soul, starring Regina Hall, Sterling K. Brown, okay? Executive produced by Jordan Peele. Like, what's good in Hollywood?
It was, I get to make a comedy with some amazing people, Sterling and Regina, who have watched some of their amazing content. And then I get to work with some amazing Atlanta-grown Nigerian filmmakers, Adama and Adanne. That was just an amazing opportunity, so I had to jump on board. And Nicole Bahari, woo, it was dope.
She was spellbounding. You two had such amazing chemistry. So when you went in for that chemistry read, was it like right off the top, okay, like, oh yeah, this is it. This is the direction that we're going. I'm just wondering, like, how many people came in for this role?
Man,
For you?
I wouldn't even know. I have no idea. It was an offer. So, you know.
Of course, because you're Nigerian. It was an offer. It was an offer. So Nigerian, you guys. That's so typical. It was an offer. Like, what do you think here?
Well, you know, I was honking for Jesus at the exact same time, and I think they heard it. They were like, "Yo, this dude can honk." You know, so they said, "Hit him up."
I love it.
And here I go. Yeah, but I had a great time, man. I had a great time. And
So what was a scene that made you say to yourself, you know what, this is really going to be a special film?
the praying scene. The praying scene with Regina and Sterling sitting across from me and Nicole.
Oh,
Oh my God. That's mine.
yeah.
Mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice.
I can vouch.
It was nice.
I
It
can
was
vouch.
improv. So it went on and on and on and on and on. Yeah, it did.
This film is going to ruffle some feathers. It's going to twist some hats up.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to twist some hats up. You know, what do you want the audience to walk away with it, though?
I think at the end of the day, no matter any leadership position you have, it's tough to maintain it, you know. And I think it really shows how, you know, as a power figure, it doesn't matter if you're a pastor, anything, a father, running a business, at some point, it can get in your head. And at that point, you know, you start being fully yourself and maintaining that image you started with. It's difficult. And that's yeah, man.
Mask is too tight.
Oh, yes, there you go. There you go.
What happened with Will Smith? Live on the Oscars. You know, I was there when that happened. So the last question I want to ask you. Listen, I was like, did that just happen?
Oh, man.
I was like, well, what did you do?
Yeah.
What did you do? Dear brother, what is happening, dear brother? So
We all need prayers.
we do. We all need grace. We all need grace. That is the most important thing.
Yeah.
So when you come to the mat and you feel a little exhausted, what is that one song, that one gospel song that helps get you back on track?
Oh, man. There is a lot. I have
Give me one, though.
Flavor, I have Mercy, I have Nare Kele, Nare Kele Mo. Man, I got a lot. But I tap into it even when I'm doing any role, just various songs that helps me mentally. I'm a Methodist actor. Yeah.
It was nice talking to you.
Very much.
Thank you so much. Continued blessings and success.
Take care, man.
Hello. I'm doing so good. How are you?
You did an amazing job.
Thank you.
Ooh, baby!
Look, it's a scene. It's a moment. But, you know.
You earned your check.
Okay.
You earned your check.
Thank you. I just brought what I could to it, and the production is just incredible. The Ebo twins are incredible. Like, just working with them is just overwhelmingly pleasant, and it was so great to be home because I'm from Atlanta, so it was so great to go home and, you know, film this project, which I'm a pastor's kid. So I come from the church. I was raised in the church, born and raised. And if you look up what happened with us, it's very similar to all of this. So it's a story.
There
that
are
needs to be told.
scores of stories.
Yeah.
And this is why this film is so necessary. And it's going to be really interesting to see what the pushback, because you know it's going to be pushback on set.
But anytime that there's pushback, that means that y'all needed to hear it.
Yeah.
That means that somebody needed to hear some hot tea that just fell on a cold surface.
So listen, let's talk about what resonated with you when you learned you were going to be a part of Honk for Jesus, starring Regina Hall, Sterling K. Brown. Right, come on, let's get into it.
Okay, first of all, they're master classes, okay? They are
Regina Hall, NYU, like.
NYU as well. So it was just great. You know, she's an alumni and everything, and, you know, her energy is just so grounding. She's so funny. And she makes it really easy to just, interact in a scene. And Sterling as well, he's a big kid. I swear, he a big kid. I was over there doing TikToks and stuff on set. He was right there. I'm telling you,
Get out my TikTok. Get out my TikTok.
Get out my TikTok.
Being all cloudy. Wait, he's been all cloudy on set. Clout chasing.
Right, look, no.
We're talking about you, Sterling. We are talking about you.
They talk about you. Listen, I feel like Sterling is like, he is a big kid, yes, but also, he does have that energy where he can really take that command of like the scene, of everything that's going on environmentally in that moment. And he played a pastor so well. I'm the son of a pastor. All of that, and God said he has it. He really, really channeled that, and he really brought that to it. So I'm excited for the world to really experience it. And for anybody that actually is in the church and a believer and all of that, it really will resonate with you. Like,
it's an amazing film. It's an amazing film. Final question. I'm asking top 5 favorite gospel songs that you're listening to Sunday morning.
Oh my God, top 5 gospel songs. Songs, I don't know. Artists, Ty Tribbett, Kirk Franklin. I'm going to throw Fat Hammond in there, and I'm going to throw Ye in there. I'm going to throw Ye because, Sunday service.
Going to his Sunday service.
It's doing
everything.
something.
Yeah.
It's doing something. I mean, y'all can hate from outside the club, but if y'all want to come in and worship the Lord, Sunday service. And what's a good 5th? You know what? I feel like longevity-wise, Mary Mary has always kept it fresh.
You're the second one who said Mary Mary tonight.
Yeah, what's the song? I love God. Do you love God? What's wrong with you? Okay, yeah.
I hear a beat, that bass.
And it's time to go, right?
Wait a minute, am I
And
clapping or am I?
yeah, these are the ones that stay relevant and keep it nice. So,
Yeah. We're proud of you.
oh my God, thank you so much.
Continue blessings and success.
Yes, and I love you.
Thank you. Let's talk about what resonated with you when you learned you were going to be part of such an amazing film, an amazing cast. Regina Hall, who hosted the Oscars. I mean, come on.
Iconic. No, it was crazy. One of the producers of this film was a producer of another film that I did, and so he was asking me what do you think about this film? He sent me the script, and I did the table read, and I was knowing that first of all the Ebo twins are from Atlanta, I'm from Atlanta, and then as soon as he said Regina Hall and Sarah Brown, I was I'm in. I was
Sold.
I was sold. And what I love about this movie, especially being from Atlanta, growing up in the church, I feel like it's such a great take on church culture, on what that is, and also Black Southern culture, which I feel like I haven't really seen a movie like this out ever. So I'm just excited to be a part of it.
Listen, when there was a scene, and I don't want to give too much away, but when Trinity is into this hat, and she was like, it's spider silk. I was like,
Exactly. You knew what that was.
I was like, oh, Lord.
Yeah. You know exactly what that is.
So wait a minute, what is your spider silk? What do you need?
My spider silk is honestly color. I love color because I feel like, especially with men, men try to shy away from color, where I embrace it.
I see you got the color blocking.
Exactly, got the color blocking going on. For me, it's color just shows vibrance, it shows joy, it shows love, So that's my spider silk.
So what gospel songs are you listening to start your day?
Oh, I mean, first of all, Karen Clark Sheard, got to get a little Kirk Franklin, a little Ty Tribbett. I mean, just all of it. That's what gets me started. I got my 90s gospel shuffle list, so I just throw that on and I live my best life.
This film is going to ruffle some church hats. Wait a minute, it's going to twist some slips up.
Gonna be moved around. It's gonna be a whole thing. Yes, but you know what? We need it. And I think that's what's so great about this film, is that we need a movie like this to be able to talk about our culture, also kind of make fun of our culture, and also point out things that need to be changed.
What is one of your favorite scenes in the film?
I don't want to give away too much, but there's a scene where Trinity and Sterling, they're in the car and they
Yeah, don't say anymore. Don't say anymore. Yes.
They're in the car.
I thought about that. That scene, that's my top 3.
Mm-hmm.
It may be my number 1.
Yeah, because it's so
because of duality.
That's what it's about. Yeah.
So good talking to you.
So great talking to you.
Continue blessings and success to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Daniel. Tanish Laverne Ground with Black in America.
Come to Jay.
I came.
Stepped out.
I had to.
Broke foot or not, you
I
couldn't
had
step.
to, brother. Listen. Hung for Jesus, save our souls. So let's just talk about coming on board as an executive producer of this amazing film that's going to ruffle some feathers, twist some hats, turn some stockings. The church community.
Yeah, I love the church community. I feel like I'm part of the church community. But no, yeah, it came in as a short film. Like when we first, on the first few weeks of like the production company, it came in, and then we believed in that. We met the twins, we believed in them, and then they wrote some drafts, and then it was like got Regina on board, got Sterling on board. It was a long journey.
So were Regina and Sterling like the first picks? Was there anyone else to be considered? It was their film.
Yeah, she mentioned Adama mentioned Regina, and was like, oh, we couldn't get Regina, and then Rowan was like, we can, like, why not? And so we went for Regina. Regina said, yeah.
Quickly about ownership, since you are an EP, owning a production company, let's just talk about the power of owning your IPs, in Black entertainment, and why that's so important.
Yeah, just like in terms of like dictating narratives about us, do you know what I'm saying? And being able to have compound interest on our own stories and our own experiences. I just feel like I've wanted to do this since I was 19, so I got the opportunity, I did it.
You're amazing. We love your work. Love your work. We admire you. We respect you. We love to see you coming. My last question I've been asking all of the cast tonight. Gospel songs, a few, that get you going. Like, what is Daniel Kaluuya listening to when he's just like, I got to get ready, or I had a rough day?
But gospel. Jesus Be Offense, Fred Hammond.
Oh, you know what? And I'm going to just take that as a one. Thank you so much for stopping by and chatting with us today. Kendrick, Insecure.
Yes.
What brings you out tonight?
Regina.
Hunk for Jesus, save my...
Right. I'm like, you can't go wrong. The talent. I'm here to support my Black folks.
Love that. So I've been asking all of you beautiful people, you beautiful brown people who've been walking the carpet tonight for this amazing film, top 5 gospel songs that get you going, that kind of reset you, Kendrick.
Oh, man. That's hard to pick.
Give me a few artists.
Gospel song. Yeah, I'm like, there's so many. I'm going to shout out some, like the Walls group, that's my H-Town people. I like a lot of folks. There's a lot of Texas. I'm from Texas. There's a lot of gospel artists in Texas, So you got Kirk Franklin coming out of Fort Worth and Dallas. So there's a lot of them. And I grew up on church music, so that's a hard one to narrow down. But yeah, I always got to plug in to get right.
Before I ask my next question, I just want to applaud you for your activism from the bottom of my heart. You are boots on the ground, and you have been boots on the ground from all the research that I've done, so thank you for that. It's just like, Generation X and boomers can feel, safe knowing that young people like you are picking up the mantle. So I just really wanted to say that on camera, like, this man is part of the tribe. So when you, I gotta wrap it up. But this film is gonna ruffle some feathers and some church hats because it's like satire. What would you like to say to the Christian community just in terms of being able to address those moments when they do have missteps?
To listen. Yeah, listen. When you have criticism, especially by your own people, gotta listen. Church got a whole lot of problems. And while there can be a place of that's my girl. Nicole Bahari. Nicole, right. Over here, Nicole.
I love it. I thank you. You look amazing as always. So let's just talk about what brings you out tonight. Honk for Jesus.
Honk for Jesus. Well, you know, I am a believer, so I definitely want to see what we're saying about the Lord and the Lord's people.
There's going to be a lot of commentary after the film drops.
I'm excited. You know, Sterling is a dear friend of mine. Regina, I've known for years, and the film looks really funny. And we know that this is something that is very satirical, but based in truth. You know, we have had many mega churches, many mega pastors fall from grace and try to redeem themselves. And so I'm interested to see if and when and how they do.
They do an excellent job. I'm here to tell you they do an excellent job. So Sunday morning, 5 gospel songs. What are you listening to? Come on.
Gosh, well, we were just on the mountain actually yesterday in the Sequoia National Forest. So I was up at a sunrise service at 6:17 with my pastor and my best friend. And we were, what were we listening to?
Oh, so many songs. We were listening to Tent Revival.
Yes.
We were listening to Hallelujah from
Yes.
Kanye's Sunday service.
Yes.
Oh. We were listening to
Yeah, we're a bunch of stuff. Yeah, there's footage. You go to my IG, you'll see.
So Essence, what is that one song like when you're really, you know, when you're really at the mat and you're like, okay, who's that by?
Kirk Franklin. Yeah, there's something about it. And then Wait on the Lord. Wait on the Lord is another song that really just like reminds me to be patient. You know, that Isaiah posture of like those who wait on the Lord will be renewed and they'll be able to walk and fly. And, you know, we get weary in waiting. Waiting is very, very difficult. So that Wait on the Lord is a huge one for me right now. And then, you know, of course, Mary, Mary. Yeah.
Amazing. Mm-hmm. So when was your last, like, come to Jesus moment where you were like, oh, goodness?
Yesterday on the mountain. Actually, no, Saturday in the woods when we saw a bear. And
what? Back that up? A bear?
Our Bible study was our 3rd year anniversary, and so we went to the Sequoia National Forest. We were hiking through the forest, and we saw bear droppings, which made me go, these are fresh, maybe we should turn around. And then we actually saw a bear. So that was a moment of be still and know that I am God. Yeah, and do we turn back or do we keep going? We kept going.
In the lion's den or in the belly of the great fish.
Absolutely. But in the silence, which is hard, again, it's that waiting, because we were waiting to hear, should we turn back or do we keep going? And those moments in between was where I freaked out. She was peaceful. I freaked out. But, you know, it's one of those things like, trust me, get out of the boat. Get out of the boat.
I love the transparency. You're always so amazing to talk to. How's your son, by the way?
He's amazing.
What is he now?
10. Yeah, he's amazing.
Okay, I'm getting old because I've been interviewing you. Yeah, this is crazy. Wow.
You start in the mid-'80s. Wow. It's your whole life can be happening here.
Continued blessings and success. It's always so good to see you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you. We're here for Honk for Jesus. Save your soul. Top 5 gospel songs on your soundtrack Sunday morning. Who you listen to on Sunday morning, girl? Give me 5.
The first one is It's the God in Me. Hey, it's the God in me. And then anything Kirk Franklin after that. I got to start with It's the God in Me. I love Mary, Mary. Yeah.
Have you seen any of this film at all? That? Ooh.
Called The Black Hamptons, coming on BET Plus. The BET, it's a TV show. Black Hamptons, BET Plus, August 25th.
Okay. Who are you playing?
Oh, I play Sydney Johnson. It's Vanessa Bell Calloway. Think about the new Black Dynasty. That's what it's all about.
Congratulations. Thank you for stopping by.
Jesus,